My beloved child, listen carefully. This is not a regular day. This is not an ordinary message. I am Archangel Michael, and I have been sent by the Most High to deliver something sacred, something urgent, something heaven could no longer delay. This is not about fear. It is about truth. It is about the moment your destiny takes a sharp turn toward what was always meant to be yours. You may not know it yet, but someone in heaven has been pleading for you, crying out in prayer, whispering your name into the hands of the angels. They have seen what you cannot. They have felt what has been hidden from you. And now I am standing here to say the time has come. The message they begged heaven to deliver is reaching you now. Type I receive if your heart is open to what heaven is about to reveal, that they saw the pain behind your eyes, the trust you gave to the wrong hands, the moment you hesitated and told yourself, maybe I'm just overthinking it. But no, beloved, you were not wrong. What you sensed was real. What you feared was near. And what you felt but couldn't name has a name now. It is deception. It is betrayal. It is the smile that hides a shadow. And heaven could not stay silent any longer. Comment I need clarity if your spirit has felt the confusion, but didn't have the words. This is not to alarm you. This is to awaken you. Someone around you has been wearing a mask. They approach you in kindness, but behind the veil is envy. Behind the compliment is calculation. Behind the offer is a trap. And the one who loves you from heaven has seen it all. They cried out to the divine, please warn them, please show them, please protect them. And that prayer was answered. You are now in the moment where truth steps forward, where light enters, the dark corner, where what you dismissed as instinct is confirmed by divine revelation. Type 444. If you feel the weight of this message reaching your soul, your heart has known it all along. But you needed confirmation. You needed a voice from beyond what your eyes can see. And now that voice is speaking. Your loved one is still with you, not in body, but in spirit, not in memory, but in movement. They have been trying to reach you through dreams, through sudden emotions, through songs that play when no one else is thinking of them. They are not lost. They are more alive than ever, and their urgency is holy. They have pleaded for you to see the truth, and now the truth is standing at your door. Beloved one, this is the part of your story where the false begins to fall away, where the truth becomes louder than the lies, where clarity silences confusion. But you must listen, you must open. You must let heaven lead you. Comment. Reveal the truth if your heart is ready to see. What has been hidden? Someone close to you has intentions they never spoke out loud, but heaven heard them. Heaven saw their thoughts before they took action. Heaven caught the whisper behind closed doors. And heaven is responding. You are being warned, not because you are weak, but because you are powerful. Because your calling is real. Because your gift is dangerous to the enemy. Because your kindness has drawn both favor and attack. But I am here to shield you. I am here to lift the veil. I am here to stand between you and what was meant to break you. Type 0 to activate divine protection now. This is not coincidence. The timing is divine. The moment is sacred. Right now, as you hear these words, angels are gathering around your atmosphere. They are standing guard at your door. They are lifting your name in heaven's court. Your story is being rewritten. The chapters of betrayal are being closed. The page of your breakthrough is turning, but you must respond. Not with fear, but with faith. Not with doubt, but with alertness. This is a season where your awareness will determine your outcome. Comment, I am alert if your spirit is ready to. Receive this divine warning. The person you miss, the one who left this world but never left your heart, is not silent. Their voice is echoing through the realms. Their love has not faded, and their message is simple. Protect them. Wake them. Guard their destiny. You are not meant to be surrounded by deception. You are not created to walk in confusion. You were chosen for clarity, for impact, for a divine mission that must be fulfilled. And now, the plan to stop you is being exposed. Type 911 if you are ready to be shielded by heaven's protection. Heaven is moving quickly. The exposure is near. The moment where masks fall is approaching. Do not dismiss what you feel. Do not second-guess what your spirit has already sensed. The one who smiles too wide, the one who praises too often, the one who inserts themselves too smoothly into your moments. Watch them. Listen to your body. Honor your discernment. This is your divine warning. This is heaven's intervention. Comment. I discern clearly if you are ready to trust your intuition again. Beloved child, everything is shifting. The silence you have endured will become your greatest testimony. The pain you have carried will become the foundation of your strength. You are not walking alone. You are walking with angels. You are walking with purpose. And you are walking into a season of divine exposure. The lies will fall, the truth will rise, and your name will be restored. Type 555 if your heart knows this message is for you. Stay alert. Stay faithful. Stay open. Heaven is not done speaking. The next message will confirm everything. The breakthrough is unfolding. The divine protection is active. And the love of the one who watches over you has never left your side. This is your moment, and heaven refuses to let it pass by unnoticed. My beloved child, listen carefully. This moment is sacred. It is not random that you are here, not accidental that your eyes have landed on these words. Heaven planned this alignment long ago. And today, I, Archangel Michael, have been sent once again with divine urgency. Because something hidden must now come to light. You've carried questions without answers. You've felt tension around certain people without understanding why. You've looked at someone's face and wondered, can I trust them? But you never found the evidence. Today, heaven answers what your spirit already knew. Type, I trust divine timing. If you have waited for clarity with quiet faith, someone near you has built a house of false comfort. They have smiled in your presence, complimented your heart, praised your resilience. But the walls of their intentions are cracking. Their motives are not rooted in light, and heaven will not allow them to remain hidden any longer. Your loved one in heaven saw what they tried to do, not just once, but over and over. Quiet moments of manipulation, subtle seeds of division, words that sounded like concern but carried weight meant to destroy. They watched it all, and they cried out, reveal it, Lord. Uncover the mask. Show them the truth. Now heaven is responding. Comment, uncover the truth. If your soul is ready to see with spiritual eyes, you have doubted your own intuition. You've questioned your inner voice. But that inner stirring, that moment of discomfort, that pause in your chest around someone's presence, those were not coincidence. That was your spirit discerning what your mind could not explain. And now, the divine confirmation you longed for has arrived. Beloved one, you have been too kind, too patient, too forgiving with those who have hidden darkness beneath their charm. But grace does not mean blindness, and peace does not require silence. Type, I see clearly now. If you are done ignoring what you feel, this person, this hidden danger, has tried to anchor themselves to your destiny. They want access to what heaven has prepared for you. They admire your light, but resent your purpose. They come close, not to lift, but to observe, to study, to infiltrate. And heaven is drawing a line. You may feel this word press into your spirit like a blade separating bone from marrow. That is because it is truth, and truth is never soft when it first arrives. But it brings freedom. It brings clarity. It brings light. Comment, let light in. If you are ready for divine exposure, do not be afraid of the exposure. Do not fear the fallout. What falls apart was never meant to last, and what is revealed was never meant to remain hidden. This is your time to walk fully in your gift, in your discernment, in your divine authority. I am with you now. My sword is drawn, not against people, but against spirits that seek to confuse, delay, and distract you. The enemy cannot operate freely where there is light. And I am flooding your life with light. Type, I choose light, if you are ready, to walk without deception. There is a relationship, a connection, or a conversation that your spirit has been uncertain about. It keeps replaying in your mind. Something felt off. Something was incomplete. That's not your imagination. That is divine guidance. Your loved one in heaven knows who they are, and they have seen the consequences if you stay connected to what? Heaven is now separating. Do not resist this divine shift. Trust it. Comment. I release what no longer serves, if you are ready for breakthrough. The next few days will bring signs. A strange dream. A message that feels too honest to ignore. A change in tone from someone who used to feel safe. Pay attention. These are not coincidences. These are divine breadcrumbs leading you to truth. Heaven is not exposing to destroy you. Heaven is exposing to protect you. You are stepping into a season of divine clarity. The fog is lifting. The silence is breaking. What was done in darkness is being pulled into the light, not to punish, but to realign your path with heavens. Will type, realign me. If your heart is ready to follow truth no matter the cost, you were not meant to be entangled with false loyalty. You were not created to shrink around those who fear your light. You were designed to walk boldly, surrounded by those who celebrate, not tolerate, your calling. Beloved one, this is not just about a person. It is about alignment. It is about legacy. It is about the future generations that will be affected by the choices you make now. Comment. My legacy matters. If you feel the weight of what is unfolding, the enemy tried to plant someone near you to sabotage your next step. But heaven is stepping in now. The one who prayed for your protection from the other side has sent this message in holy urgency. You are not alone. You are not misjudging. You are not being too sensitive. You are being guided. Type, I trust divine protection. If you feel the truth in these words, I see your tears, the confusion, the heartbreak that comes when you realize someone you cared for may not have cared for you in return. But this is not the end of your story. This is the beginning of your rise. Do not hold on to what heaven is removing. Let go. Surrender. Receive. The peace that follows divine clarity. Comment. I receive clarity and peace. If your spirit is ready, your loved one sees your future. They have seen what this person's presence could do if left unchecked. They begged heaven not just for your protection, but for your awakening. And this is the moment their prayer touches earth. You are rising into a new realm of vision. You will begin to see things before they happen. You will sense dishonesty before it speaks. You will feel lies before they form. Type, awaken my discernment. If you are ready for your spiritual senses to sharpen. This is not fear. This is faith. In motion. This is not paranoia. This is protection. This is not judgment. This is justice. Heaven is with you. And I, Archangel Michael, am standing at your side. With sword drawn, with wings wide, with eyes open, watching, guarding, declaring the truth. Comment, I am not alone. If you believe heaven is surrounding you now, your next steps will be guided. Your decisions will be clearer. Your boundaries will be blessed. You will know exactly who is meant to walk with you and who must be left behind. This is your moment of separation. Your moment of exposure. Your moment of truth. And nothing hidden will remain unseen. Type 555 if your soul is ready for heaven's full revelation. Stay grounded. Stay faithful. Stay aware. What heaven is revealing will lead to your greatest protection and your next divine breakthrough. My beloved child, listen carefully. Heaven is still speaking. The silence has ended. The veil is thinning. And what was once hidden is now being pushed into the light. I, Archangel Michael, am still standing at your side. And I bring you another divine message, not of fear, but of clarity. This moment is part of your awakening, God. There is someone around you whose intentions have never aligned with your purpose. They admired your strength. They studied your kindness. But their heart never truly honored your calling. And now, their mask is beginning to slip. Type, reveal truth, if your heart has sensed this shift before words were ever spoken. You have felt it, that strange heaviness in their presence. That moment where their praise felt hollow. That conversation that echoed long after it ended because something felt off. You are not wrong to feel that. That was not insecurity. That was discernment. That was your spirit recognizing a shift in their energy before your mind had the proof. Comment. I trust my spirit if you've doubted your own knowing. Your loved one in heaven saw it long before you did. They watched as this person's actions grew more subtle, more calculated. They saw the way they presented loyalty, but withheld truth. They saw the hidden envy behind the supportive words, and they begged heaven to intervene before the damage could take root. Now heaven is moving. I am here as a response to that holy plea. Type, I am protected. If you believe heaven has already stepped in, this isn't just about your present. This is about your future, about the decisions that must be made without interference, about the blessings you are about to walk into that cannot be shared with those who secretly resent your light. What's coming is too sacred to be contaminated by hidden intentions. You are entering a season where separation is a gift, a necessary part of divine alignment. Do not fear what falls away. Do not cling to what heaven is removing. What looks like loss is often divine mercy. Comment, I release with grace. If you trust what heaven is cleansing from your life, there will be moments in the coming days when things become clearer. A sentence that reveals more than it should. A glance that betrays truth. A message you weren't meant to see, but somehow reach. This is not coincidence. This is divine strategy. Heaven is guiding your sight, your hearing, your knowing. You are not being paranoid. You are being prepared. Type, I choose awareness. If you are ready to receive with open spiritual eyes, your destiny is not fragile, but it is targeted. The enemy cannot touch your purpose, but it can try to delay it through distraction. And distraction often wears the disguise of connection. This person may not intend harm consciously, but the spirit behind their actions seeks to detour your path. And that, beloved one, is why heaven is acting now. Comment. No more detours. If you are ready to walk in divine focus. The one you lost, the one who now lives in light, has seen the weight this connection has placed upon you. The confusion, the fatigue, the self-doubt. They have whispered your name in heaven's halls, asking, can we help them see? Can we show them before it's too late? Their love did not die with their body. Their care did not cease when their breath stopped. Their spirit is still invested in your protection. Type, I am surrounded by love. If you believe you are never truly alone, this is why the truth is surfacing now. Because something holy is on the other side of this decision. A connection more aligned, a door more open, a season more focused. But to walk into it, you must let go of what has been holding you in spiritual limbo. You have already outgrown their approval. You no longer need their fifth understanding. You are being repositioned by the divine. Comment, position me, Lord. If your heart is ready for full alignment, you may feel grief as clarity comes. That is natural. Grief for who you thought they were, for what you hoped it could be. But let that grief not turn to bitterness. Let it become sacred release. Let it purify your soul, for what is coming next. Heaven is not just revealing a threat. Heaven is clearing space. What felt like rejection is actually redirection. What felt like betrayal is actually revelation. Type, I receive divine revelation, if your spirit resonates with this truth. There is no need to retaliate. No need to explain. No need to prove anything. The exposure will speak for itself. The shift will explain your silence. The blessing will justify your obedience. You will be honored without having to defend your name. You will be elevated without having to step on anyone. You will be remembered in heaven's records as faithful, even when it hurt. Comment, let heaven record my faith. If your soul remains committed through the pain, the next chapter of your life requires clean hands and a clear path. Heaven is doing what you are too kind to do, cutting the ties, revealing the motive, lifting the veil, and placing you exactly where your calling needs you to be. Do not panic. Do not chase clarity from those who refuse to give it when you need it. At most. Trust that the clarity is coming from above. Type, I trust heaven's clarity, if you are ready to stop searching for answers in the wrong places. The warning is clear. The message is holy, and the shift has already begun. Stay soft. Stay focused. Stay aligned. The person you suspected is not for you may reveal it themselves soon. Let them. Say nothing. Watch everything. And remain in peace. Comment, I choose peace, if you are ready to step away without explanation. You are being preserved. You are being elevated. You are being prepared. This is not rejection. It is promotion. This is not the end. It is a divine beginning. This is your moment of separation. For elevation. Type, separation is holy, if you are ready to walk forward with heaven at your back. I'm Archangel Michael, and I will continue to walk beside you. You will not fall. You will not be deceived, and you will not miss your miracle. My beloved child, listen carefully. I have returned once more, not to repeat what you already know, but to confirm what your soul has been sensing. This is Archangel Michael, and heaven is still speaking. This message is urgent. It has been whispered into your spirit in moments of silence. It has echoed in your dreams. It has stirred something in you that you could not explain. And now the time for subtlety is over. Heaven is speaking clearly. Someone who loved you dearly, someone who now walks in light beyond the veil, has pleaded for your eyes to be opened before the wrong door is walked through. They saw the path before you. They saw the danger. They saw the trap hidden beneath a smile. And they cried out, show them, before it's too late. Please let them see. Type, I see now, if your heart is beginning to recognize what heaven is revealing. This is not the first time you've felt it. That strange tension, that unease when they speak, that flicker of doubt you pushed aside, but it kept returning. Every time you ignored it, it found another way to whisper. In the voice of a stranger, in the silence after a question, in the moment where something should have felt safe, but didn't. That was not fear. That was discernment. Comment, I trust. Divine warning. If you've sensed something you couldn't explain, your loved one has watched you give and forgive. They've seen you show compassion, even when your spirit was tired. And they have seen someone around you exploit that kindness. Someone who does not deserve your loyalty. Someone who plays innocent while planning disruption. You were never meant to be surrounded by deception. Heaven is intervening. Exposure is near. Type, reveal what's hidden if you're ready for heaven to remove the mask. There is a pattern. A moment you keep revisiting in your mind. A conversation. A decision. A moment that won't let go. That's not your imagination. That's a divine signal. Your spirit is trying to get your attention, and I am here to confirm it. It's real. There is something you have felt but couldn't prove. And soon, It will be undeniable. Comment. I believe what I feel. If your heart has carried unspoken knowing, this person may not look like a threat. They may smile at you, offer help, echo your words, but their spirit is misaligned. Not all danger wears a snarl. Some danger wears a smile. Some betrayal walks quietly. And this is what your loved one in heaven saw. The silent threat that creeps close to your purpose. But now, the silence is breaking. You are being called into awareness. Type, awaken me fully, if your spirit is ready to see without delay. This is not about vengeance. This is about prevention. This is not a punishment. It is a protection. Heaven is not waiting for them to change. Heaven is pulling you away so your calling can continue without interference. Let the removal be peaceful. Let the distance be divine. Comment. I release what blocks me. If you are ready for freedom, there is still time. That is why this message was delivered now. Because your breakthrough is within reach. And this obstacle, this false connection, cannot go with you into what's next. Your loved ones saw it clearly. They begged for you to be warned, and heaven listened. Type, I accept heaven's help. If you believe this message was sent in love, you may feel conflicted. That's natural. When someone you trusted becomes questionable, it stings. But the truth is more important than temporary comfort. You do not need their permission to let go. You need only heaven's confirmation. And now you have it. Comment. I choose truth. If your loyalty belongs to light, not confusion, I am placing a spiritual shield around your decisions now. A barrier of wisdom, a wall of discernment. So you will not move blindly. So your next step will be clean, free, protected. Heaven is making it clear so you can choose with peace. Type, shield me with wisdom. If you are ready to walk in certainty, your loved one has not left you. They are more alive now than ever. They have whispered your name in heaven's ear. And they have asked, will you let them hear us this time? My answer is yes. And this is that answer. You are hearing them now. You are feeling their warning. You are receiving their love. Comment. I feel their presence. If this message stirred a familiar peace in your soul, stay alert. Beloved, this season is holy. What is being revealed will not only protect you, but propel you forward. You are closer than you realize to a divine unfolding. Let nothing distract you now. I am still here. I am not leaving. And heaven is not finished speaking. Type, I am listening. If you are ready for what heaven will reveal next. My beloved child, listen carefully. The hour is narrowing. Heaven is moving. And you are now standing before a choice that will shape the next chapter of your destiny. This is Archangel Michael, and I bring to you not just a message, but a divine moment. One that must not be overlooked. There is a door before you. It will not stay open forever. Your spirit already knows this. You've felt the pressure in your chest, the urgency in your thoughts, the repeated signs that something is shifting. And now, heaven is confirming what your soul has whispered. Type, I am ready. If you feel the edge of something sacred drawing near, the warning that was sent to you was never meant to frighten you. It was meant to focus you. The one who cried out from heaven has seen what you are just beginning to notice. That someone around you is pulling at your energy, smiling while secretly twisting intentions, pretending while quietly manipulating. But their time near you is ending. Comment. I choose truth. If you are no longer willing to entertain false peace, this is your moment of clarity, a divine checkpoint. You can no longer delay decisions that heaven has already settled. What you hesitate to release is already being removed. What you've tried to repair is no longer yours to fix. The spiritual weight is lifting. You are not abandoning anyone. You are aligning with purpose. Type, I choose alignment. If you are ready to follow divine direction, even when it hurts. Your loved one in heaven is not asking you to act in fear. They are asking you to walk in truth. They know the cost of silence. They see what may happen if you stay in the place you were meant to leave. They are not angry. They are urgent. Because your next season depends on what you choose in this one. Heaven is guiding. But you must move. Comment, I release delay, if your spirit is tired of hesitation. You have always been faithful. You have always been tender. But now, you must be wise. You must be clear. You must walk away from what is dimming your discernment. A door is closing, but a greater one is opening. Let go. Step forward. Trust what heaven is doing. Type, I walk forward. If you are ready to claim your miracle. I am with you. I will go before you. I will shield you as you move. And your loved one in heaven will continue to pray, continue to whisper, continue to guide you as you obey what heaven has revealed. Stay faithful. Stay clear. The shift is now. My beloved child, listen carefully. This is Archangel Michael. You have reached the edge of something holy. Everything that has been whispered into your spirit, every sign, every stirring, every dream, this is the moment it was leading to. This is your confirmation. The path ahead is opening, but it requires your awareness. It demands your willingness to walk away from what once felt safe, but no longer aligns with who you are becoming. Your spirit is rising, and heaven is responding. Type, I am ready. If your heart knows it's time to move, you have been faithful. You have stayed soft in a world that tried to harden you. You have carried silent battles, trusted too long, forgiven too much. And heaven has seen it all. Your loved one in heaven has watched, wept, and waited. They cried out for your clarity. And now their plea has been answered. The fog is lifting. The false voices are fading. The divine voice is speaking. Comment, I hear clearly if you are ready to receive without confusion. This message is not about fear. It is about awakening. What felt like loss was preparation. What looked like delay was divine timing. What felt like betrayal was heaven's redirection. You are not being left behind. You are being positioned forward. The one you trusted may soon reveal more than they intended. Do not panic. Do not retaliate. Let truth speak for itself. Let heaven show you what cannot be unseen. Type, I walk in truth, if your heart is done explaining yourself to those who never truly saw you. You have outgrown certain conversations, certain atmospheres, certain energies. That is not arrogance. That is spiritual maturity. Do not shrink to fit where you've already been called out from. You were never meant to stay where discernment says it's time to leave. Comment, I trust my elevation. If you feel heaven is calling you higher. Heaven is closing doors for your protection, not to punish you, but to prepare you. There are new connections being written, new alignments, new openings. But first, there must be a release. Let go without needing a reason. Let go, even when it hurts. Go, because your future demands it. Type, I release the old if you're ready to receive the new. Your loved one in heaven has not left your side. Their presence still brushes your soul when you need comfort. Their whisper still reaches your dreams when you need direction. They are proud of your endurance, and they are praying that you walk boldly into what heaven is unfolding now. This is your moment. This is the shift. This is the divine release. Comment, I receive divine release if you feel this word settling into your heart. I am standing with you, sword drawn, wings extended. I have already fought battles on your behalf that you did not see, and I will continue to guard your destiny. Now, child of light, rise. Walk through the door that heaven has opened. Leave the weight of yesterday behind. Step into your divine future with courage. Type, I am walking forward if you are ready to. Rise, stay faithful, Stay grounded. The breakthrough is not coming. It has already begun. Heaven whispers to you once more, beloved one. This is not just the end of a message. This is the beginning of your movement. Do not let this word pass through your ears without touching your steps. The person in heaven who loves you did not cry out for you to remain still. They pleaded so you would awaken, rise, and walk into your appointed place. You were never meant to live beneath your potential. You are never designed to be tangled in confusion. No. I call you into clarity. Type, I choose clarity if your heart longs to be free from all that dims your purpose. Heaven is still watching. The angels are still surrounding. Your miracle is not delayed. It is positioned perfectly, but your agreement is the key. Say yes, even with trembling hands. Say yes, even through the tears. The next door is waiting for your response. Comment, yes, Lord, if your soul is ready to move forward. Stay faithful, my child. Your divine inheritance is already unfolding. I am with you, and heaven has already gone ahead of you.